and welcome back to Celeb Factor. Dr. Phil is famous for putting spoiled teens in their place. It's more about showing them the right path and saving their parents from heartache who can't bear to see their kids going down the wrong lane in life. However, some of the guests on the Dr. Phil show are not spoiled teens. They're delusional and have the wrong idea of life. Some of these characters seem outright crazy, like the young woman who claimed she was pregnant with Jesus. Yeah, you'll be shocked after watching this video. Stay tuned and watch. Before we start with the video, however, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. This way you will never miss another video. With that said, let's jump straight into today's video. Delusional teen thinks she's Eminem's daughter. First up, we'd like to talk about the girl who thinks she's Eminem's daughter. This guest's mom says that her daughter is delusional and a compulsive liar and is on the show to seek help from Dr. Phil. Haley has constantly carried the notion that Eminem was her father and that her mother hid this truth from her. On the show, Haley was very confident about her allegations and even explained to Dr. Phil that her mother hid photos of the man among other things. Christy says Haley is a liar and also lied about appearing on American Idol, donating a kidney to her brother, among other things. Family members think Haley is on the verge of insanity and needs help. They also confirmed that the man she claims is her father is a family friend and not Eminem. Dr. Phil is concerned after Haley insists Eminem wrote her a song and even used photos of her in the music video. She even went on to claim that her classmates thought she looked similar to Eminem's daughter. Dr. Phil sorts through Haley's claims in order to show her the truth and examines the picture Haley gave him that she says proves Eminem is her father. Dr. Phil asks her whether she went around telling people that Eminem is her father, to which she replies in the affirmative. He goes on to ask her if she thinks Eminem is her father, to which she says she's not sure and that her mom has a picture of a guy who looks just like Eminem. Dr. Phil then reads out the statement from the man in the picture in which he clarifies he's not Eminem. Dr. Phil then calls Haley delusional and out of touch with reality. Haley is left speechless for a while. If that wasn't enough madness, she also thought Dr. Phil could be her uncle. What's worse, later on the show she claimed to be pregnant and was about to give birth to a baby, whom she named Jesus. The 19-year-old also claimed she had been diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic. To this, her mother claimed that the doctor in the pregnancy test confirmed she wasn't pregnant and that she was never diagnosed with the mental illness. The interview has to be awkward for Haley as she seemed to be in her senses when making such absurd claims. The greatest rapper. Up next, we have another delusional teen who thinks she's the greatest rapper in the world and is willing to risk it all for her dream. Kelly Zelli was a guest willing to risk her teens and become a rapper. However, Dr. Phil puts her in her place and tells her, "Don't live off your mother and then talk about being authentic from the trenches." Dr. Phil has some really classy lines to embarrass young spoiled teens. Kelly Zelli was in college during the time she appeared on the show. Despite being on full scholarship, she dropped out of college and claimed that her parents didn't support her dreams of becoming a professional rapper a reality. Despite her mother's financial support, elder brother Josh has been the only true support she's had. The rest of the family feels he's had a bad influence on Zelli. Not only is he encouraging Kelly Zelli to smoke marijuana, he's also instilled in her that she's a genius rapper. Josh says he's trying to help his sister fulfill her dream and is being a strong supportive system. Her mom supports her daughter financially, but she doesn't agree with the choices Zelli has made. Dr. Phil doesn't support the idea that Zelli has gotten herself face tattoos and has dropped out of school in order to pursue her dreams. He goes on to show her successful rappers who went to university. He advises Zelli to work for her dreams, get a job, and pursue rapping on the side of school. He tells her being a rapper independently without her mom's help will be more fulfilling. Last but not the least, get a university degree. She's far too young to throw her life away and take such a huge risk. These teens need to get a grip on their lives. Dr. Phil seems to be the perfect fit to put these kids in their place. Aggressive teen. Up next, we have a young teen by the name Destiny who claims she resorts to violence when she's angry. She can't control herself and says whatever comes to her mind. She claims she chased her sister with a butcher knife, shared rumors about teachers at school, and even threatened to shoot teachers and students. Dr. Phil points out that her attitude insinuates she was afraid of something and he feels like she's insecure about something. Dr. Phil doesn't understand that despite having so many options to choose, Destiny chose to attack people verbally and threaten to attack them physically. All this proves she's afraid of something. Dr. Phil cannot tolerate her verbally abusing her mother. He even calls her unsocialized and immature. This young girl had a good lesson from Dr. Phil. He certainly doesn't spare anyone, be it young kids or the elderly. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching!